my name is David Barnes, and our business is called Barnes Management Group, Incorporated. And we are a consultancy that focuses on the children's services, child welfare, children's mental health, and government transfer payment agencies. And we work in the area of strategic planning, business development, supporting agencies through change and sustainability. Before I started my own business, I spent 25 years working in child welfare for a child welfare organization here in Toronto. And then just after that, I started to work for an agency called Homes First, which was a supportive housing organization in the city of Toronto. And from there, I moved into consultancy work. I think there were many reasons. One, I had spent quite a few years inside of organizations working through different areas of responsibility and management, leadership, and decided that it was time that I took control of what I really wanted to do, and spent the next year probably thinking about how I wanted to do that. Starting a business seemed like the great opportunity to really fulfill a lot of the dreams I had about what I wanted to do, and how I might be able to work with other people who shared similar ideas and values that I wanted to have. So that's sort of why I got going and really started my own business. The Toronto Business Development Centre was incredibly important in a couple of ways. When we first came together as a group, as a small consultancy, we needed to look at space and get support for setting up our business. And so I came across the Toronto Business Development Centre. It really was the catalyst for us coming together to really start to explore new ways of working together. The support of the center was amazing. And secondly, when we moved to this location at 1 Yonge Street, it provided us with the incentive to really start growing our business and looking at other partnerships that we may want to bring in together. And part of that was just through the connections that we made here with other new businesses that were starting up, and the energy and the ideas that got spawned through those other groups was quite amazing. Well, I think for me, maybe the biggest success was really building the partnerships that have come out of starting my own business. It was one thing to have a business idea to move it forward, but it was something very significant for me when I was able to start to create other strategic partnerships with like-minded companies that we could come together to create something even larger than what potentially I could do on my own. So that was a success I felt. The second area was, I think, the capacity that we had once we did create those partnerships to really take on larger projects and work in areas where I could not have gone just on my own. But by bringing together like-minded companies and groups who could really benefit from what we had to offer, it was a pretty significant time for us. Well, there's a couple things probably. One is that you've got to be very patient. It takes a fair amount of time to sort of create the vision that you have and build the infrastructure and support to really start moving forward. Having a solid business plan is pretty key. It's also, I think, requires a lot of faith in that you have the ability to succeed, and that you are prepared for the ups and the downs that you will experience, and to know that it does take time. There will be setbacks, but each one of the setbacks is things that you learn from and decide how you're going to move forward. So you have to have a lot of patience, you got to have resiliency, and you got to really believe in yourself that you can create the business that you want for yourself.